Gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Two Drink Minimum One Shot. This is a show normally hosted by Wesley Snipes and Robert De Niro, but filling in for them this week is myself and Mike Ward.
Yeah, exactly. Am I a De Niro or I'm Wesley
You're De Niro.
Snipes?
You're De Niro. Actually,
You're the dark man.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
in good shape.
Who will I be?
and Ursula from The Little Mermaid is also here.
What the hell, bro?
So welcome. Mike's been away. He was vacationing.
I was in Florida.
Yeah.
It was so hot and so. I drove back yesterday. I had brought my tour bus or whatever, camper, whatever you want to call it. So I left. It was 31 degrees Celsius, so like 85 Fahrenheit, and then got here and it was fucking minus a million. I can't feel my fingers anymore.
My hands are still cold.
Yesterday was fucking bad.
Yeah.
Like, I got 2 hours of sleep, and it's the first time I got the shivers. Like, I was in my car waiting till it warms up. I was just like, my teeth were clacking. It was terrible.
You're
Terrible
dressed like
experience.
you have PTSD from the cold. Like,
Yeah, like, fuck this, bro.
Yeah, you're like an African man that got off the plane 3 days ago and going, why will this never end?
you're dressed like a fat Craven the Hunter.
What does he do? I don't know. I don't know this character.
He hunts.
And he's cold.
Does he do anything particular with his hands? Any sounds?
No, why?
I was gonna
Why?
imitate him.
Why would a villain from Batman make sounds with his hands?
Spider-Man, but yeah, why would he make sounds with that?
He'd be the worst villain. Like Spider-Man would be like, what's that clacking noise? It's that goddamn villain. That villain is hiding behind the tree.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How did you hear me? He always knows. Spider-Man.
He's just cold. His hands are cold. He's like, I don't know how I keep getting caught. I don't know.
Those goddamn spidey senses.
There's always an audience whenever I'm around. I saw, now that we're talking about noises, I saw a story about a teacher in a deaf school who had to explain to the deaf kids, because I think it's not just deaf kids that are in there,
Okay.
but that people could hear farts. Because apparently they were letting like huge ones rip.
Oh my god.
And imagine she's teaching and she's like looks at what the hell, and they're like they don't realize, you know.
That
And-
must be a good job, though, teaching deaf kids, because when you write on the blackboard, you can go, that fucking idiot. Goddamn Alan is so... Fuck, I hate that guy. Hey, Alan.
He's like, I'm the one who's blind.
But wait, wasn't it a deaf school?
Yeah, but they don't
Yeah.
teach the deaf. That would be, come on.
But why would they call it deaf school if they teach?
There was some kids in there that could hear. That's how it started,
Yeah.
because she had to tell them like
And
people that could hear.
And they don't call it the deaf school. It's everyone else calls it the deaf school.
Yeah, they just call it school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they also have mutes?
You could be a deaf and a
Yeah.
mute. Like, you don't talk, you mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish. Sometimes I wish. You went to a school.
Mutes don't really... Like, they're not really mute, though. Like, they make some noises, right?
No, like I think they're...
No, they
they're-
make like I don't think they make voice noise. They make
Yeah, they make
like
a,
that.
which is horrible mute. That's just making noises. That's
But you can always make a noise, right? The
Yeah.
bad thing about a mute is that they can't, because of that, that's not communicated enough.
Yeah.
So not just for me and you, but let's say something's happened to them, they're getting beaten up or robbed.
yeah.
All
They
you
can
hear
clap.
is you're not gonna know.
No, but I think like they don't have vocal cords, or like they don't work. It's
They
like,
don't have. They probably have.
Well,
Vocal
no, because you know how deaf people, like their eardrum or whatever is like fucked. So same thing with mute people, like their vocal cords are fucked.
Maybe if they can do certain sounds, they might have like certain sounds. Like they go, okay, if I'm happy, I'll do like a Arsenio, like a oof, 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 like a sound, and
But no,
like
because they could hear.
or like if I clap like this, that means I'm happy. That means I'm getting raped. Like they might have like a Morse code.
But to themselves, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get it. Like
No.
if I hear this,
Yeah,
I'm like, wow, somebody really liked that
Yeah.
joke. But
Yeah.
that guy's like, no, that's rape. That's right. Like
I'm getting raped.
yeah, I wouldn't know.
No, but imagine walking at night, like, and you pass a lane and you just hear. You're like, what the fuck?
No, that smacking, the way you did it very aggressively, that I would turn around and look.
Yeah.
But if I'm walking by a lane, I hear, I'd be like,
You're
thanks.
like, thank you.
yeah. Like I've been walking like this my whole life.
And then you turn around and you see somebody getting raped, and he's just like, I don't know. I
Christ.
pictured it, and it's
Then you'd be like,
hilarious.
oh fuck, I hate him because he's raping, but he did clap for me, so he's kind of a fan.
Oh, you think the rapist is the deaf one in this?
Yeah.
In this scenario, he claps. He's happy that he's raping.
Yeah.
You have a very different
Yeah.
snenario. I thought it was like a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think they're
regardless.
both clapping. I think the one getting raped is clapping to get people's attention, and the other one is just enjoying the rape. He's like, "This is a good rape. You're one of the best. You're one of the better victims I've had. It's a shame I'm gonna have to murder you in the forest."
Oh Jesus Christ!
All right. Well, at least we're starting the holiday season off right.
Yeah.
It's good that we're starting on a high note. So Poseidon,
See,
do you really have to wear that jacket? Are you really cold?
yes, I'm really cold. Fuck this weather.
I hope that it'd be amazing if you had nothing underneath that jacket. And that's
Just
the
a
only
wife
reason
beater.
why you zipped it up. Yeah, you're wearing like a Kid Rock wife beater.
Kid Rock style only. Did you see the tweet that he sent? Juliet Lewis, her Instagram video.
I don't know how Twitter works.
Okay, dude, it is hilarious. She lost her goddamn mind.
Yeah, yeah.
What was she saying? The devil's taking over the world?
Yeah, she was
What?
singing a Britney Spears song, and then she's going, "Help me, Britney, the devil's taking over the world." And then people on her Instagram were like, "This is the best. No one gets it. This is comedy." But yeah, she's either Andy Kaufman or she's Juliette Lewis.
I think Juliet Lewis might be
Yeah.
Juliet Lewis. It,
Yeah.
might, it might be the case.
But she's always been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Her roles.
Well, remember Natural Born Killers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's always been sexy, dirty, scary. Like she was kind of a ugly, sexy girl.
Yeah, ugly sexy.
Yeah,
I see what
she's
you're saying.
ugly, sexy.
Interesting.
She's,
That face you just made, what I don't even know what that meant.
Because I was trying to picture it. It's difficult.
yeah, because she was like in California with Brad Pitt. That she played wasn't he a killer too? And then Natural Born Killers, she was a killer's girlfriend. So she seems like a nut job's girlfriend.
Yeah, she does seem like that. Like if I didn't know her, if she wasn't an actress, I'd be like, yeah, she's dating the local heroin dealer.
Yeah, yeah,
That's how she looks.
yeah. She's gonna go to prison for biting someone's dick off.
Any crazy drug dealer's house that you've been to, she's been in the kitchen
Yeah,
yelling.
yeah. Yeah.
Take out the trash. You know, like that's her. That's the vibe I get from her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's got a crystal meth face.
Yeah.
The whole house is filled with trash.
Yeah. Have you watch those A&E shows? You watch those documentaries of hoarders and all that stuff? People live like that.
No. Oh, but I've seen clips like on Facebook and YouTube. Man, that's retarded. Or the people that eat weirdly specific shit. Like,
It's not weirdly specific. It's just shit. Like
My Strange Addiction.
they'll
yeah. Oh my God. Like this one woman was eating what fucking cat hair?
wet cat hair.
Yeah, cat
Oh,
hair.
bro,
Yeah.
I'll vomit.
Fucked up shit, bro.
I saw a woman who was eating the TV remote control.
What?
Really?
Yeah, bit by bit pieces.
Like I can get that you bite stuff, because but eat,
Eat.
even biting stuff is.
What about the
kinda weird,
person
but-
the drywall? The insulation inside
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pink stuff. They
Oh,
were
yeah.
eating that.
There was a person. Yeah.
Yeah. They're fucking
They're crazy.
yeah. But we're bad because we made fun of fictional deaf people.
Because a rapist clapped it on mute.
Which is a scenario that probably never even happened.
Yeah.
It's just jokes. But yeah, it's fucking strange, these addictions. You think these are new. You think it's this generation now, like us, with all this new
Yeah.
technology that we develop strange addictions. You think they existed before? You think like old-timey days, some people, when they were picking cotton, other people were eating it? Do you think that was happening?
I think that there was always like the sort of the village idiot. But in the old days, like someone, like now, since we respect everyone, someone that eats insulation, we're like, no, Steve is a normal man. He just likes eating insulation. But in the old days, we would have been, God, that goddamn Steve.
We gotta kill him.
We got to kill
He's got
retarded Steve.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, retard Steve has the devil in him.
Hey, retard Steve, there's some insulation at the bottom of that cliff. You should jump, and it'll be soft, and you'll have a delicious meal.
Or
That's what it was.
What about that guy that was in a relationship with his car?
Oh, you meant the
seen
guy that
that?
was making out with it? Did
Oh,
you
yeah,
never
yeah.
seen that?
Yeah, he was a French-Canadian guy, right?
remember.
I
Jesus
think,
Christ.
because or unless there's two of them.
There's probably two of 'em.
I saw a French-Canadian guy that was dating his car. He had like an Acura.
Was it red?
It was, I forget, but it was a guy from Laval who redid his car. And he'd like rub the seats like in a very, like not
Sexy.
sensual, but sensuous, like even creepier than sensual. Like it felt very,
The guy I saw the documentary, I think it was on A&E. It was
Okay.
the red car, and he would get under it. Do you remember that? He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
under the car, and he was kissing it and stuff.
God,
Yeah.
Dude, weird shit. So that kind of guy.
fucking weirdo.
So right now, if I decide I don't want to be friends with this guy, is that bad?
Yeah.
Am I the judgmental prick?
No.
Because I have limits, right? They're hard to see. They're very far away. The line is far with me, but that's one of the lines. If I'm not sure if this guy's gonna fuck my car,
Yeah. Well, what does that guy do for a living? Like, because he's got to have either clients or coworkers
Yeah.
that found out he was fucking his car.
yeah. He runs
Yeah.
a daycare and he's a mechanic
Yeah.
on the weekends.
And it'd be amazing if he worked at like a car rental place. He's like, I'm just gonna go check the cars.
You go for a luxury car, you get it, and then he comes, he wishes he's like, I fucked that whore.
Oh my god! I'd be like, pardon?
I tapped that.
Oh my god!
Every customer always goes, "How was the car?" Well, there was jizz all under it, but apart from that, it was good. Apart from the semen that was dripping down from the bottom.
Oh no, because you like. So what car do you recommend? And he's like, any one of them except my baby mama over there. We're having a Mini Cooper together.
Oh Jesus Christ!
And that Fiat is a lying whore.
Yeah.
I never beat her. And it's got dents on the side.
I saw you with that guy. He was inside you in a familiar way. So crazy.
Yeah.
But that kind of shit, we can't say that that's crazy.
Fuck, no. I think, yeah, we can. And I think we still do. But not publicly. But that's a type of thing that if someone like that was in your family, you know that all your friends would make fun of you.
Yeah, and
all
I'd
the
make
time.
fun of
Yeah.
fun of that person too.
Yeah.
I'd team up with the friends. I'd be on that side.
Of course you would. Why wouldn't you, bro?
Yes.
You wouldn't want to be associated to a
You'd be
car
like,
fucker.
He's like, You're my cousin. I'm like, I'm not your cousin, car fucker.
Don't say.
Don't say that.
Imagine if that's your dad.
Oh my god.
He's like, the only reason I had you is because my Acura couldn't get pregnant.
I want to teach you the ways of the car sex. I don't want to know anything about the car sex, Dad.
The car sex. How, like that guy, because there's no, like, does he make a hole underneath to put his dick in? Or
Probably the muffler.
No, there was something about underneath. There was something about he redid the front and he was kissing it, but not nice car.
Like making out.
He was was making out with a plastic bumper. Fuck. It's so insane. It's so insane to me, right? And he's always cleaning. He's like, I gotta keep. And then Dad's like, what am I gonna do with him? He always cleans his car.
Yeah,
he's obsessed with that car.
He cleans it because it's all like he's fucking it.
Yeah, and then they're explaining to him. They go, well, because he has a condition. He's like, well, he's just a wacky guy. He's just a wacky quirk. It's not a quirk. He's fucking a car. Your kid's fucked. That you don't come back from that.
I hate though that they call that a condition because that's not a condition. That's a fucking weirdo.
No, diabetes is a condition.
Yeah. Asthma's a condition.
Asthma's a condition.
Or what if it just was that it was just some dude, and like it was a joke in the office, and he's like, yeah, dude, I totally fucked my car, and then like whatever people spoke, and then rumors started, and then they contacted like a show or something like network.
ABC.
Yeah, and they're like, listen, we'll give you money if you pretend.
That
like,
would never happen because that's on national television. That guy wouldn't ruin his life because you have to unless you're
That's
all
true,
for
yeah.
that life and you're like, I'm proud. I'm gonna show people that fucking cars is normal. And then as soon as you show it, people are like, yeah, that's not normal. But you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. That
Yeah,
kind of
that's
shit,
true.
you wouldn't go to that extreme.
But these people always usually do look like wacky motherfuckers. Usually
he looked
they
like a
have,
big nerd. You saw him. He
Yeah,
looked like
they usually have weird haircuts.
Yeah. It's never like a young Brad Pitt.
No.
It's never like 27-year-old Johnny Depp.
never.
No.
He's like, I can have sex with her, or I got an old Renault Sank.
Johnny Depp is the best example.
Yeah.
He's like, I could cheat on my wife with the car or with 8 prostitutes at
Yeah.
the Viper Room. Go
Johnny
with the
Depp,
prostitutes.
though, now seems like he probably would fuck the car. Like
Yeah, now he looks like a
seems
car
out
fucker.
of his
Really?
fucking mind. Yeah. He looks like he's got the driest fucking skin in the world. Like when you look at him, he looks like the type of guy that when he's doing his scene, everything's okay. But as soon as a director yells cut, he does this for like 14 minutes.
Yeah, he looks
like he's
fucked up.
just fucked up.
I heard I heard an interesting story years ago when I was in LA about he owned the Viper Room for a bit.
Oh, when River Phoenix died, was he
No.
one of the owners or after?
It could have. I don't know. I think it was after. Time is escaping me, but I remember what I heard was, and this was at a Hollywood award show, so people in the know, and they were talking about how there's like there was a place where people could dance in front, and when he owned it, there was like kind of you could see through. It mirrors, but you could see through them. They're two-way, and what he would do is he would sit in the back and pick out girls, but he was married at the time.
Okay.
He'd be like that one, that one, that one, and that one, and then his security would go bring them in the back, be like, "Yo, Johnny wants to meet you," and then he would bang them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
gonna-
they told me that because I was making fun of him because he showed up to an award like really fucked up, and I was like, oh man, this guy's fucked. And then they were asking me to shut the fuck up. They were like, no, you can't say that. He's an important guest or whatever. And then somebody told me, he's like, you want to hear a fucked up story about this guy? He's like, he's always high, he's always fucking people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so then they were
He had
telling
a good run because we only found out he was a fuck up like 2 years ago. Like before.
I knew he was a fuck up since 2013, since the Hollywood Film
Yeah.
Awards, because he showed up high out of his fucking
Okay.
mind.
I only found out when he beat up his ex-wife, or allegedly beat her
Well,
up.
also, everybody, now that you brought that up, I just saw a tweet, I can't believe it escaped me, Avenatti, that the lawyer, the Stormy Daniels
Yeah.
lawyer, beat up his wife, right? Or his girlfriend.
Yeah. I wonder if that's fake news or if it's real.
Everybody picked it up.
Yeah.
Everybody picked it up, all the main news sources picked it up, and apparently he made a statement.
Yeah,
he said,
she's lying.
she's lying.
Yeah.
And there's like, you just said believe all women.
Believe
a
all
week
women,
ago.
except for the one with the fucking black eye.
Yeah.
The one shivering with the fucking blood on her
Yeah,
lips.
yeah, the one with the black
is
eye.
a lying whore.
The one pretending to be a Dalmatian is lying. Fucking
Full of black
crazy.
spots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't trust this guy.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
But that's you. If it is true, I'm like it's a good. I'm happy. Like
That he beat her up or
No,
that he's exposed?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I'm for domestic violence. we're getting rid of domestic violence, and that's not a good thing.
I think I'm all for it for one reason. I'm not happy that she got beat up, but I feel like she took one for the team. We exposed one guy. Yeah. she exposed him. So she took one for the greater good.
Yeah,
Is what
they
she did.
they didn't say though if it was his wife when I read it.
Or
Maybe it came out
some
after.
woman or ex. I don't know. A woman that he's seeing.
Because they were saying the victim hasn't been named, but I was like, if it's domestic abuse,
We know who the victim
it's
is.
pretty easy to figure out who it is.
The victim hasn't been named, and it's like the court case. It's him and his wife with a black eye. Like we don't know who the victim is. She's just icing her face.
She's got an ice pack on her head.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stormy Daniels' lawyer,
I saw a thing. Katie.
Upton,
What's the newswoman that used to do the Today Show?
Couric.
Katie Couric interviewing a real doll. Did you see that?
She was
what?
interviewing the actual doll.
You know the sex dolls?
Yeah.
They started making some that are
The real dolls. Yeah, they
with-
look like real people.
But now they have AI in them, so you can. But they sound still like a robot. But you can go, hey, Alice, how are you doing? And she's like, I wanna fuck you. And then so she interviewed a real doll. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
How shitty is her career right now? I don't understand.
I don't know. It was fucked up. And the real
We
doll.
say this, but we're one step above real doll.
But in the thing they were saying that in 20 years, one out of every 4 people will be dating a real doll,
No.
which isn't a real statistic.
That's not a real
No.
statistic.
But
That's
there
not
was
true.
the thing.
That means that if we add another person in this
Yeah.
room, that's the guy who's gonna be
Yeah.
fucking that doll. Because
Yeah.
none of us.
No, I think
Well,
it's gonna be this
this
guy.
Yeah. What am I saying? Why am I giving
What
you
the
credit?
hell? Are you crazy? That's too weird.
If we both go to the bathroom, it'll be 100% of the people in this room are going to be fucking real dolls.
I would rather go fuck a prostitute than fuck a doll.
But how bad is
Yeah.
her career going?
I don't know, but it was the real doll was so fucking funny because the real doll was going, I like you. I want to have sex with you. And she was like, no, let's just be friends. And then the real doll goes, can we be best friends? She goes, yes, we can be best friends. Can we be more than best friends?
Oh my God.
So she just
That's
seems
so creepy.
She just seems like a retard that won't take no for an answer. She sounded like a retarded person going, you have nice titties. But since it's a retarded person, like the woman's not gonna say anything. She'll just be like, no, come on
Yeah,
on
exactly.
now. Don't talk about my tits. I want to fuck you.
Oh, come on, stop it, Steven. It's so fucked
Yeah.
up. I can't believe she did that.
Katie Couric, fuck, and she had her show for a while. I think this was for I don't even know if it was for ABC News or for like ABC News Online. Like a lot of those people, Katie Couric should, as soon as they ask you to go interview a live doll when you've had her sort of career, she should go, no, I've $80 million. I'm going to buy a house in Jamaica.
Yeah, and fuck off.
And just drink.
You know what this means, though? Until the day where we decide to interview a water bottle, we're never going to hit the lows that she has. We're always going to be one step ahead of Katie Couric.
Yeah. This week, we have film star from Castaway, Wilson.
Yeah.
And we're just like talking to a volleyball going, how is Tom Hanks?
Poseidon. He's like, yo, now that you're a star, you fuck chicks. Like,
Yo, on that beach. Any hookers?
Yeah. All right. That's it. That's the shot for this week.
Shot.
Thank you, guys. That's the shot. Go to the merch store, teespring.com/stores/2DM. Mike Ward Infamous is on Amazon Prime. Go to mikeward.ca. You can get the special, and it's on Prime in North America.
It's on Prime in the US and UK. In Canada, for some stupid reason, it isn't. So you got to go to mikeward.ca for that.
Goddamn Canucks.
Goddamn Canadians.
Head over to Compound Media if you need to subscribe to get our full episodes, which are not just an extended version of this one. This is its own self-contained thing. There's a brand new episode every week, apart from this.
Longer. Like this is why we call it the shot.
Just a little shot of our insanity.
The other one is a long-ass podcast.
Like this.
It's thick and veiny.
And if you go over to Compound and you're a new subscriber, use promo code Canada20, that's Canada20, and you get yourself 20% off. Yeah. And that is the best deal you're going to get, I feel. It's like Flex Tape. It's better than Flex Tape. Thank you.